Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone.
Hello,
A red letter day for everybody here,
match.
and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Haaland. And there's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Gordon. Gets a good foot in there. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Now it's Fernandes. Ball looks a good one. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Alexander-Arnold. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
And here's Haaland. Now it's Isak. And the counter is on. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Petit. De Bruyne. Distributed tidily. Savinho powering forward here. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. And De Bruyne! Goal!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
After 30 minutes is number 14, Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Tries to play it through. He's on it. Can he get away? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's De Bruyne. Savinho. Alexander-Arnold. Tries a shot! Jacob Murphy. And he can clear it away. Ruben Dias does really well to win the ball there. Petit. De Bruyne. Well, they can break here. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think They lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Madrid.
Bonds!
Petit.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Fernandez. And here's Jota. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a throw. Bruno Guimaraes. Jota. Now it's Haaland. And here's Savinho. Now there's a fine ball. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Savinho. So we've reached the hour mark. Savinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Barnes. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Gordon. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Savinho. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Fernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. Good read, needed to be.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That is good alertness. Tonali. He has found the way through. Tries to pass it through. Big chance! Should have equalised.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Good-looking ball. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Savinho. Just 5 minutes left. De Bruyne.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Madrid, moments now away from seeing this one out. Now it's Haaland. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. De Bruyne claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. This, of course, the first game beyond the halfway point. Turns and goes back. Valverde. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy.
Big chance! Just a fraction high.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Quarter of an hour played. Still goalless at the moment. Vinicius Junior. Knocks it into space. Shoots! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Opts for safety. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Valverde, and they can counter here. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Has a look and plays it forward. Played out towards the right wing. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. It's going to be another throw. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Rodrigo. Out towards the flank.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Mbappe. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Looking for options for movement. What a throw in. And it's Tchouaméni. Oh, super ball. And we have our very first corner. And the volley. No, not quite.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Distributed tidily. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now the delivery. And he was alert to it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gets into some space. Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Good purposeful running this. That's a good ball. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Could be danger here. That has been knocked clear. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution on the field. Number 19. Number 20.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Coming on the field. Number 34.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was
17.
lacking. Now it's Mbappe. Chouameni, passes coming off in quick succession here. Valverde. And that's a dangerous ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Five minutes left on the clock. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And he's managed to get free. The ball has bounced loose now. Alexander-Arnold plays it all the way forward. Rodrigo. And he plays one through.
2 added minutes have
He's
been
in space
indicated.
and looking for options. Great ball, and he's in here. Vinicius Junior. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
Please turn to the
Any
large
reflections
screen.
on what... And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Barcelona finding their passes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Always onto this. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's gone in! First blood drawn. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Madrid are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Mbappe. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. That's a good ball out wide. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Bellingham. No, he's just misjudged that one. Vinicius Junior. That has not gone well. And this is Owen, and he's managed to get free. Oh, not quite.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he cuts out the supply. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Valverde. Hernandez. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught on it! Header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Madrid are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now he's got space here. Roberto Carlos. And the shot, Yamal! Oh, that was no routine save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. And a shot! Quality ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Yamal. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as hard.
Vinicius Junior! No mistake! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Valverde.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Tries to play it through.
Bellingham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Valverde. Bellingham. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Time and again they are repelled. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior. And a chance! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So this to extend their lead. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up.
Oh no, this does not look good. And he's away. He's through. It's one-on-one. Yamal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
2
Valverde
minutes has been indicated.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
There you have it, a fine win
Well,
for
how
our
will we look
boys.
back on that?
That is a
just what we
superb
like to
win.
see.
This is
Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
The action has already started. Can he get it through? Owen, he is through here. Cross into the box. Oh, this is a great position. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is a little undercooked. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Now it's Bellingham. Played out wide, and that was nowhere near his best. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Olise. That has ended up in no man's land.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Roberto Carlos. Rodri. Olise could try cutting inside here. He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Corner number 2 then. Rafinha with the short one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well,
So
for
that was
me,
the
Peter,
first
things
half.
have never
Still
really got
plenty of
going,
time
but at
left
least
for a
this will be a
comeback.
good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Rudiger. Roberto Carlos. Ruben Diaz cuts out the pass. Rice, quality ball. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Oh, good-looking ball. And he plays one through. Picked out brilliantly. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Vinicius Junior. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, easy pickings there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
He's a sharp little ball here. Hernandez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Great vision. Van Dijk cuts it out. Played out towards the right wing.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. You're face to face with the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Owen. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And that could come back to haunt them.
Vinicius Junior absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Oh, no joy this time. Nicely weighted ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here. That's been cut out, well played. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one
Unlucky,
goal to
lads.
show for all of that.
Let's hope for better luck next time.
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Garnacho! Terrific effort, just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Caicedo. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I have to admire the confidence that this guy, Levi Colwell, exudes on the ball. With centre-backs...
Takes a shot! It was a good ball, that, played into his feet.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
Diogo Dalot. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Fernandes. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Caicedo. And it's Lavia. And here's Palmer. And it's Caicedo. Palmer! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Diogo Dalot. Sancho. Now Ugarte. Liam Talat.
Pretty robust defending.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Caicedo. Caicedo goes for a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hoylund. And they're quick to get it back. Badiashile. And here's Fernandes. And he's on his way. And the keeper has it. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Shaw. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. And the flag has... And he shoots! Caicedo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Liam Talat. Caicedo. Now it's Fernandes. And it's Palmer. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Pedro Neto! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho gets into a good position. And he's taking no chances there. James makes the interception. Palmer. And they can counter here. Liam Talat. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Garnacho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Badiashile. And it's Caicedo. Lavia. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Casemiro. Now it's Højlund. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. That's really well manoeuvred. Garnacho. And Casemiro. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Lavia kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Liam Delap. Cucurella. Great vision. There's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Diogo Dalot. Sancho. And it's Ugarte. Played to Casemiro. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Can he get it through? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ugarte. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Now it's Palmer. Bruno Fernandes. Sancho. And it's Casemiro. Now it's Højlund. Caicedo. For Palmer. In with the challenge. Fernandes. Ugarte. Played out wide. Liam Delap.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for options for movement. He might be in here. Pedro Neto! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Now it's Garnacho, looking to play him in. And it's Ugarte. It's anyone's ball now. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Liam Delap. And it's Caicedo. And he's found a way past. It's Delap! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Diogo Dalot.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Ugarte. Maguire. Shaw. Well read, nice interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Palmer. Shaw. De Ligt. More and more pressure on the ball here. What a throw in. Ugarte. Casemiro. Aims beyond the defence. Garnacho picks it up out wide. Shaw. No way through, so back it comes. He's going for goal! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop him.
25.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Palmer. James. And here's Palmer. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Throw in. Stood up well to him there. Diogo Dalot did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's a fine interception. Pedro Neto. Shapes to shoot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a throw. Garnacho. Bruno Fernandes. Great ball if he can get there. Højlund! And that's off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Pedro Neto. And Caicedo. And it's Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Sancho. Knocks it into space. Played out to the left flank. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bruno Fernandes. Tries to pass it through. Garnacho. Oh, super find. It's a goal kick. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Good ball, good take. Now it's Sancho. Shot for Garnacho! James gets it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Sancho plays the return pass, played back in. Liam Delap. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Has a shot! Just off target.
Sancho really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Oh, what a mistake! Palmer. Now it's Palmer. And he's managed to get free. That's a corner kick. Fernandes goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bruno Fernandes going full tilt down the left. Now it's Højlund. Ugarte given the lift of his goal. Now this could be a chance. Out towards the flank. Bruno Fernandes, surely! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. No, he's not getting past him there. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes has created one goal already. Can he get on the end of this? Lavia. Palmer. Now Colwell. Lavia. And it's Caicedo.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Garnacho. Bruno Fernandes. Højlund is onto this.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Palmer. For Pedro Neto. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, good take in a good area. Sancho! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
James. Caicedo. Lavia. Badiashile. Pedro Neto. James. And it's Palmer. He's picked his way through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though...
And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Højlund. That has been slung wide. Nicely weighted ball. Højlund! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lavia. And it's Caicedo. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. And that has been clubbed away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Caicedo. Fernandes. Liam Talap. Now it's Fernandez. Over to the left. He's on it. Can he get away? He's had a shot! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Chile. And it's Lavia. Colwill. And Caicedo. Liam Talap. Nicely spread.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Swung over. Now it's Sancho. Now that's well seen too. Lavia. And it's Cucurella. And Badiashile. Colwill. Lavia. For Pedro Neto. And he was quick to react. Ugarte. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lavia. Chelsea finding their passes. Looking for the run. And he's straight offside. Caicedo. And the first half is done. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque
Hello
evening here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all
today's
the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, that is a nice touch. Look at the space here. Delivers with whip. McNeil! Not the most accurate pass. It's run loose here. Coleman got a long way forward to join the attack. Savinho! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Haaland! That was mighty close. Still goalless. Fernandez. Jota. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. O'Brien makes the interception. Beto. This looks promising. And he's away. Played out to the right. Ball swung in. It's a pretty loose pass. Jota. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Haaland. Shoots! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Idrissa Gueye. Mikolenko. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Garner. He might be in here! Now, can he find a finish? Mikolenko tries a cross. Petit. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And here's Haaland. Little pass back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Oh, that's superb. McNeil. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's made its way to him. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. So neither side has yet broken through. Jota. And it's Petit. And Fernandez. Rodri. And here's Savinho. Savinho finds himself offside. Fernandes. Oh, easy pickings there.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Jota. Jota going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Savinho. And he shoots! And that has been knocked clear. Great ball, and he's in here. That is lovely. O'Brien did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great defending, strong and determined. Fernandes. He's making a real surge on the left. And De Bruyne! And it's in! And that could well be the winner!
But before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Coming on the field,
So we have the first goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
They get a throw in.
Substitution on the field, number 23, Coleman. Coming on the field is
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is Savinho! Oh, that is rather wayward. And it's Gay. That's been slipped through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's got away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And here's Jota. Haaland!
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Too close for comfort. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. And that will be it. Madrid have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however.